everyone, and welcome to the Blaine Baseball Complex for CTN's coverage of high school baseball, a Northwest Suburban Conference border battle as the Bengals and the Cardinals take the field. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro behind home plate in a beautiful day for baseball.
It really is, and this promises to be a really good game. Two very good teams in this conference, 2-1 Bengals against the 3-1 Cardinals, and their only loss, both teams' losses on the season have come at the hands of Totino Grace. So this one really promises to be a fun game.
Well, and both teams have proven the ability to get the offense going. Both have put up double digits at least once this season. There's a look at the Cardinals' batting order. Ryan Garlick will lead things off, followed by Xander Parr. Kirby Peary hitting third. Designated hitter Nate Breams in the cleanup spot. Braden Farley behind him. Jackson Aurelius playing in right and hitting fifth. Carter Anderson in the sixth spot. Jack Orlikowski, Logan Rotzine round out the order. I have my numbers right, and the pitcher is Brandon Strauss.
Yeah, his counterpart on the mound there is Jack Herring. Jack comes in with a 1-0 record. He's pitched 8 2/3 inning, giving up 6 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, and a 1.62 earned run average.
Jack Herring getting the start on the hill. Obviously a long-time rivalry between the Cardinals and the Bengals.
Ryan Garlick steps to the plate with a 231 average.
Big swinging strike from Garlick.
I asked Coach Mossy what kind of pitcher Herring is. That throws a lot of strikes. He's going to find the zone. He's not wild. He's got an opportunity. The Cardinal batters are going to have to try and hit him early.
This one hit right back through the box by Garlick. Big turn at first, and a leadoff single. Dangerous speed on the bases for Ryan Garlick.
Yeah, no doubt about that, and a great way for the Cardinals to start their game here with a leadoff single. Put pressure on the Bengals here in the field.
Junior captain and third baseman, Xander Parr digs in.
Garlick leading the team in stolen bases with 3.
They're going to check on him. He's back in plenty of time.
Well, they know that with his speed. They're going to keep him close to the bag. Parr hitting .357 on the season. A couple of doubles and 3 singles for his 5 hits on the season.
Fastball down low, 1-0.
Nice job by Noah Caldine behind the plate to make sure he kept that ball in front of him. Low and in the dirt.
Another fastball, this one foul, and it will get out of play over beyond the bullpen for the Bengals. 1-1. Koenig playing well into the grass over at third. Looking for a possible bunt, the 1-1 pitch. Another one fouled out of play by Parr.
Well, you can see Herring a little bit concerned with Garlick at first. Garlick's getting a nice lead off the bag. He's got to keep an eye on him because, you know, he knows as well as anybody. This team has scouted the Cardinals. He's got some speed.
This one hit on the right side, scooped up by Enlow. The throw to Strand gets one. The double play is good as Enlow got back to the bag for the finish.
Yeah, and that ball's hit sharply at Enlow, and he's able to deliver it quickly to the bag at second. And as you mentioned, did a nice job of getting back to first base to complete the double play. See the throw, Strand with the tag and the stepping on the bag and the throw gets him in with a step and a half.
So base is empty for Peary. First pitch skied back and out of play over the Cardinal dugout. 0-1.
Peary hitting an even 514 at bats, 7 base hits. He's got 4 singles and 3 doubles.
It's a nice start for the senior
Yep.
captain. Nebraska Omaha bound catcher looks at a pitch down and away, 1-1. This one slapped to the right side, scooped up by Nelson, easily over to Enlow. And the Cardinals start with a single. They put the bats on the balls, but only 3 guys get to the plate. No score, middle of first. Blaine at the dish when we come back on CTN.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Give your town a reason to celebrate, because every Goodwill item you bring home brings job training and more to your community. Goodwill, bring good home.
Cardinals take the field for the first time here at the Blaine Sports Complex. Bengals, their first trip to the dish. John Koenig, the third baseman, leading things off. Jack Herring, the pitcher, will hit second. Tony Strand, the shortstop, at third. Mac Enlow, the first baseman, who saw a lot of action in the cleanup spot. Noah Caldine, the catcher, is hitting fifth. Dylan Wilson, Jason Call, Bryce Nelson, and Derek Heldman round out the order for Blaine.
There's a look at Brandon Strauss on the mound. Brandon comes in with a 1-0 record, a save on the season as well. He's pitched 12 innings, getting up 9 hits, 6 runs, 3 of them earned, a 1.75 earned run average and 4 Ks on the season. We saw him against Maple Grove, had a nice outing. I believe he came in against Totino and had a nice job, did a nice job in relief as well.
Left-handed hitting third baseman John Koenig will start things off for the Bengals.
Koenig hitting 273 on the season.
Strauss starts him with a fastball, clips the inside corner, 0-1.
Yeah, both these teams have been so competitive with each other over the years.
That one hit right back through the middle, line drive single for their leadoff man as well.
Yeah, similar to the way Ryan Garlick started this game with a solid base hit up the middle. Koenig does the same. Herring hitting, Jack Herring, the pitcher coming up, hitting 500 on the season. He's having a nice year so far at the plate and on the mound.
We always talk about it, wanting to help your own cause. Here's an opportunity with his leadoff man on base. That one hit well to right. Back-to-back singles to start it. Overrun a little bit by Aurelius, but Koenig had already stopped at second, so no damage done.
Yeah, a couple of solid base hits for the Bengals to start this game, exactly the way they wanted to start this contest this afternoon and get to Brandon Strauss early. So far, 2 on, nobody out.
And now Tony Strand, the number 3 hitter. He bounces one to the right side, scooped by Rotzine, gets the runner at second, but no chance for a relay by Orlikowski. And there are runners at the corners with 1 away.
Yeah, again, just Strand coming down the line, not able to turn 2. They got the lead. They got the runner at second, but unfortunately now they're in a situation with 1 away and runners at the corners.
And now the first baseman, Mac Enlow. Runner off on the first pitch. He clubs it to center. And starting one way and then having to go back on it was Garlick. It's over his head. 1 run is going to score. He's in safely with a second with a double. Strand, who had to go back because he thought Garlick might have it, only made it as far as third. But continuing to get the bat on the ball.
Yeah, that ball came hard off the bat, and Garlick in center field. It's going to get just over his head.
And now Noah Caldine. 2 in scoring position, 1 out, 1 already across. Strauss steps up.
He's only batting. He's only batting .714 on the season.
It's all right.
That's not bad.
That'll do.
Yeah. Well, 7 at bats, 5 base hits. Has a round tripper to his credit.
Got around on that one a little bit early and caught his coach off guard.
It's going to sting a little bit.
Even the count at 1-1. Caldine digs back in, Strand at third, Enlow at second. Curveball in there for a strike, froze him, and Strauss ahead in the count 1-2.
Yeah, an opportunity here, see if he can get the runner at the plate and get that second out. Would be very important here in this situation. Or the hitter at the plate.
Got him swinging with a curveball for a big second out.
Yeah, and that's huge. You can now just get out of the inning with that little bit of damage that you have. Get back to the plate.
Bengals would really love to push across the 2 they have in scoring position.
Dylan Wilson hitting .333 on the season, having a nice start to the year.
Drops a curveball in there that time, and it's 1-1. Wilson out in front of the curveball and well foul down beyond the Cardinal dugout. And again, Strauss ahead in the count 1-2. Nice stop by Peary behind the plate on a pitch in the dirt.
Yeah, we were talking the game against Irondale. Charlie and I were talking about, you know, how important it is, and you and I talk about it all the time with a good defensive catcher.
Oh, good
Big one.
pitch. Back-to-back strikeouts for Brandon Strauss. Nice recovery to finish with minimal damage. Bengals leave 2 stranded in scoring position, but they have a 1-0 lead as we head to the second on CTN.
Lance throws deep downfield. Milwaukee behind the defense has the catch, and he is gone.
Great showing in the 100 butterfly. But you can't quite catch the leader. And it's hard to throw you for a loop.
No, not when it comes to swimming.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Well, the Bengals able to get one across on 3 hits. Cardinals had a leadoff single, but only sent 3 men to the plate.
Well, a couple of big strikeouts from Brandon Strauss to end
Huge.
that inning.
Nate Breams, a designated hitter, will lead off here in the top of the second. Herring comes out and shows a good little cutter of his own for strike 1.
Breams also a nice start to the season, hitting .444.
Time drops it low, 1-1.
Breams has 3 doubles so far in the season.
Fastball swung on and missed, and Herring ahead in the count 1-2.
Well, Herring staked to a bit of a lead. Start this top of the second.
Curveball in the dirt, skips to the backstop. Fastball in, called third strike, and Bream sent back to the dugout.
Yeah, he kept that fastball right at the knees. A nice pitch from Jack Herring.
His first strikeout of the afternoon. This one fouled back off the backstop and toward the Cardinal dugout. Braden Farley trying to start something with 1 out here in the second.
Yeah, trying to get his back going a little bit more, hitting 154 on the season.
Lays off one just under his chin, 1-1.
He had a really nice outing on the mound against Irondale on Thursday.
Skips past, and Farley didn't even think about it. 2-1. Fastball just off the outside edge, 3-1. Another fastball, this one towering down the line and hooking foul. Had good distance, but a stiff breeze blowing toward right, and it was already headed that way.
It looked like he had the opportunity to swing away at 3-1.
Well, I knew he was going to get a fastball again from Herring. He got it and just got there just a hair early.
Yeah, the wind's blowing out as well.
A little bit.
Yep.
That one hit well. Great diving attempt by Bryce Nelson. Did get a piece of it. I'm amazed he got a piece of that.
Yeah,
I
think that was hit sharply.
Pretty athletic play.
Yeah. He hit that ball hard. Nelson, as you're right, did a nice job to extend. Just get a little bit of the leather on it. Jackson Aurelius has been hitting the ball well, hitting 400 as he steps to the plate.
Got a piece of the first offering from Herring.
Got a couple hits against Irondale, a couple of RBI, made a really nice diving catch in right field.
Good athlete. We saw a lot of them in the winter playing basketball as well.
Come on, Jackson!
This one hit on the left side, scooped by Strand. Nelson gets one. The throw.
Well, I look like to me
Called
like
the
he beat
double
it.
play. Aurelius out. Second double play turned by the Blaine Bengals. And it ends the second inning. Oh my God.
He's very safe.
He's four steps beyond the plate.
Did you know you can report problems to the city with your smartphone? Download the Coon Rapids app. The Report It feature allows you to describe the problem, snap a photo, and submit it directly to the city work order system. It's an easy way to report a pothole, broken street light, or other neighborhood concern. No smartphone? Then hop online and report your concern through the city's website. City maintenance problems solved the easy way. Coon Rapids Report It.
Hi, I'm Ryan Nagasu, 2010 Olympian and bronze medal winner of the 2014 U.S. Championships. I knew I loved skating at the age of 5, and now it's become my life passion. Find your skating passion at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. Classes are available all year round. It could be the place where your skating dreams come true. See you on ice.
Back at the Blaine Baseball Complex, bottom of the second inning. Take one more look. Good stretch, good call.
That was a good call. My bad. I thought
Great
he missed it.
camera work. Hennett behind the lens. Strauss coming out through a bullet to start and a bender to freeze Jason Call and get himself ahead 0-2.
Call hitting 167 on the season as he steps to the plate.
Goes back to the fastball, down and away. And got him swinging. Call got just a piece of it, but Kirby squeezed it behind the plate. And that's 3 straight for Brandon Strauss.
Yeah, a really great way for him to rebound after giving up a few hits. And as you mentioned, struck out the last 2 batters in the bottom of the first and able to get the first one here in the bottom of the second.
Bottom third of the order batting here in the bottom of the second inning for the Bengals. Nelson lays off the curveball that dropped down and away. Foul makes it 1-1.
Nelson hitting an even 400 with his first plate appearance.
That one in the dirt well in front of the plate. 2-1. This one hit well to right, but right at Jackson Aurelius for out number 2.
Yeah, Jackson didn't have to work too hard to bring that ball in. Move a little to his left.
Derek Heldman, the center fielder, in the 9 spot for the Bengals.
Just 4 bats on the season for Heldman, still looking for his first base hit.
One low, then one high, and it's 2-0. Another one upstairs, it's 3-0. First time Strauss has been to a 3-ball count. Throws that one in for a strike. Heldman watching all the way.
Oh, yeah. He's at 3-0. You're going to let that one go by. Make him throw it to you.
With 2 outs, with top of your order due up. This one skied behind first. Back on it is Anderson. He's in position. He makes the catch. And the Bengals go down 1-2-3. Third inning after this on CTN.
Oh, it's so nice to all be sitting down together. You can tell me something they did today.
I drew a horsey.
Good for you, son.
I started smoking.
I love you too, sweetheart.
I'm selling bongs out of our minivan.
I got a tramp stamp.
I'm getting implants.
I'm dating your brother.
Uh-huh.
I'm cooking meth in the basement.
Great idea, kiddo. That's why you're so popular at school.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure
love.
Good ball game, beautiful day for it. And a beautiful ballpark here in Blaine.
Certainly is.
Well, the Cardinals have had a hit in each of the first 2 innings, but they've also hit into a double play in each of the first 2 innings. They have been able to make good contact against Jack Herring, but Herring has had really not much to sweat about on the mound yet.
The bottom half of the order, bottom third, I should say, of the order coming up.
Carter Anderson, Jack Orlikowski, and Logan Rothstein.
Carter hitting 200 on the season. A good opportunity for him to see if he can be the first base runner here for the Cardinals. Trailing 1-0.
It's not an easy pitch to take, just above the letters. Fouled back to the backstop, 0-2. Not an easy take one right there with 2 strikes. That one a little bit easier. It's 2-2.
Anderson trying to make
3-1.
Herring work for this at bat. They don't have the scoreboard working here today.
One guy backing out of play. And it's a full count. Another one fouled out of play. And at the very least, Carter Anderson going to battle leading off this top half of the third inning.
Well, it's always nice, and it'll be extra nice if you can get on base. Always nice to work that pitch count.
And he works a walk. Leadoff man aboard for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was a nice at bat for Anderson.
So now Jack Orlikowski with one on and nobody out. Takes a look at one down and away and gets ahead in the count 1-0 against Herring.
A good opportunity for Jack here as he steps to the plate hitting 300. Gotten off to a nice start.
Oh, good rip, but tracking it well is Perot. He makes the catch for out number one.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to go further when it came off the bat, but it just kind of made a relatively easy play to Perot and right. Ratzine hitting 500. Logan Ratzine hitting 500 on the season. It's
a nice number from your number 9 hitter.
Yep.
Herring found the strike zone and gets himself ahead in the count 0-2. This one hit to straightaway center, and therefore it is Heldman, 2 down.
Yeah, again, got a piece of it, but a relatively easy play in the outfield to record the second out.
Back to the top of the order for Ryan Garlick. Solid single, back through the middle his first time up.
He did.
Leadoff walk from Carter Anderson, followed by a pair of fly balls. And a good curveball from Herring to start Garlick 0-1.
And Herring just trying to get out of this inning after giving up the leadoff walk. A couple of fly balls to the outfield to record the first 2 now.
Good hustle by Carter Anderson, back in plenty of time. Herring on 0-1. In the dirt, skips away from Caldine. Anderson hustles to second on the wild pitch. And the Cardinals have the tying runner in scoring position.
Getting that pitch going to be in the dirt, getting away from Caldine, and Carter Anderson being aggressive, realizing he's able to take that base. As you mentioned, now in scoring position, an opportunity to hit to the outfield. Good chance to score a run.
Carter may not be as fast as Garlick, who's at the plate, but on a well-hit ball to the outfield, he's going to score.
Yep.
Garlick swings and misses. 2-1, or 1-2. Garlic will call time and step out.
Yeah, big at bat here. I mean, still, obviously, it's early in this game, but you're just trailing 1-0, but you'd like to take advantage of opportunities like Coach Mossy was talking about against Totino. We didn't take advantage of those opportunities. I'd like to do it here against the Bengals.
Curveball, nice stop by Caldine this time. Two and two. Curveball got him swinging, and the Cardinals leave one stranded after the leadoff walk. Bengals still lead 1-0, middle of the third on CTN.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps. Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
See that? Whoa, we scored?
Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what?
Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Back at the ballpark, first pitch. Excitement as John Koenig serves it just beyond a diving Logan Ratzine.
Yeah, Logan
and a leadoff single, his second of the ball game.
Makes a nice effort on this.
He got it in off the handle. It just
Yeah.
kind of spun out there. Ratzine made a great effort, but just put in a perfect spot. It's not how hard you hit it.
Well, you're right though. This part of the lineup hit Strauss early in this game, first inning, bottom of the first.
Herring also had a single. First pitch didn't miss by much, but it's 1-0. Picked him off.
Nice.
Beautifully done. Koenig taking off the bases. He was only there for one pitch.
Yeah, we saw him do that in that first game against Maple Grove, and he's got such a sweet move to first. And
might have gotten a call there.
always nice when you can pick that leadoff runner off of first and eliminate that base runner.
This one skied wide of first. Anderson over, makes the catch. Out number 2. Tony Strand reached on a fielder's choice. This one bounced back up the middle. Ratzine fumbled it. I don't know if he'd have made the play or not. It was a
would have been close.
High hop right near the bag. Either way, Strand is on base.
It would have been close if he had been able to field it cleanly and get a quick throw off. Easy for me to say sitting
Going
in
in
this
the
chair.
book. It's going as the book in the book as an E4.
Yeah.
Mac Enlow. RBI double. That one bounced, but Peary able to pounce on it right away and keep Strand from advancing. Enlow out in front of that curveball, got just a piece of it, fouled it off the plate and back. 1-1. It's a really nice crowd on hand here at the Blaine Baseball Complex.
Oh,
Little bit of a breeze, but a beautiful day. He got another one. His second pickoff of the inning. That one he was right.
Yeah, he definitely
50-50.
Yeah.
The Coon Rapids Recycling Center can help you recycle all of your old appliances and electronics. From your old refrigerator to washers and dryers, we can help you recycle your appliances and keep them out of the waste stream, which is required by state law. When it comes to electronics, some fees may apply. Check our website for more details. The Coon Rapids Recycling Center, helping you recycle even more.
Oh, hi. I'm TV's Howie Shapiro. And when I'm not announcing CTN sports broadcasts with my sidekick Joe Yen, I'm watching all the other great programs on the CTN Studios YouTube page. There's news stories, great local events, and even full games. You can even watch on any smart device with a YouTube app. Whether that's your phone or a tablet, you can watch CTN's great programming wherever and whenever you want. You can even watch CTN's event coverage live. So no matter where you are, you can share in all the excitement. CTN Studios, building community through cable.
Opiates has taken everything and everyone I've ever loved away from me. Everything.
I blew my ankle out and I got prescribed pain pills by my doctor.
If making my detox public is gonna help somebody, I'm all for it. I just wish I would have had a warning.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Set to start the top of the fourth inning. Pair of pickoffs for Cardinal pitcher Brandon Strauss in that bottom half of the third inning. Cardinals Xander Parr, Kirby Peary, and Nate Breams due up here to bat in the fourth. Xander Parr takes a strike.
Cardinals have a couple of good hitters up in Parr and then Peary on deck. See if they can get something started here.
Curveball called for a strike, 0-2. Fastball high and outside. Curveball down in the dirt, 2-2.
Yeah, looking at the Bengal staff, they've got a couple of their starters off to a nice season. John Koenig also pitches for the Bengals with a 1 ERA. Koenig and
this one hit just past the glove of Enlow at first. And a leadoff single for Xander Parr.
a nice base hit by Xander. Both, I was just saying, both Herring and Koenig under 2 ERAs. They've been tough on hitters.
Enlow, a good, strong effort, but a well-struck ball by Xander Parr just out of his reach. Got just a piece of it. at least enough to knock it down and keep it from running into the corner where a guy with speed like Parr might be trouble. Peary at the dish with one on and nobody out. Holds tight on the curveball, 1-0. This one chopped back to the mound. Herring to Strand. The throw is in time. Another double play for the Blaine Bengals.
That time Peary hit it right to the defense. Good opportunity to start that double play. And Bengals doing a good job in the field to eliminate any kind of an opportunity.
Peary with good speed trying to beat it out. But half a step too late. Nate Breams punched out back in the second inning. Looks at a curveball that falls away outside, 1-0. Two and 0 now. 2 down, nobody on. And now 3-0.
A good opportunity here. See if you can work a 2-out walk.
And there it is on 4 pitches. And now Braden Farley. Braden Farley with a line drive single that was nearly snared by a great place by Bryce Nelson at second base in the second inning. Easy take on the shoulder high fastball. Fastball inside, 2-0. And since the double play, nothing but misses from Jack Herring, and that's going to lead to a meeting on the mound and perhaps a pitching change.
Coach Fike, I'm going to take a walk out there and talk to Herring. I didn't. Bullpen active a little bit, I believe, but I didn't. I don't see anybody coming out to make a change. They're going to leave him on.
Well, how often have you seen it where the reliever is
on
someone else on the field?
Well, that's true too, but
it would be odd with 2 outs here in the
right,
fourth.
Exactly.
Herring settles back in, stares down at Braden Farley at 2-0 count. Man at first with 2 away. Fastball in for a strike.
Oh, he needed that strike.
Breams hustles back safely. Pitch down and in, 3-1.
Again, work to the count to a situation where it's going to make them come to you at 3-1.
Backed away from it, but called the strike on the inside edge. And it's a full count. It's a good squeeze by Caldine.
It's all about the framing.
Doesn't hurt. Full count, 2 away. Breams leads. Pitch is low. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks with 2 outs for Herring.
Herring in a bit of a situation here, but on his side, 2 away. See what he does as he comes after Aurelius here at the plate.
Well, Aurelius, one of the 3 Cardinals to have hit into a double play. Grounded it to short first time up. Takes the pitch outside, 1-0. This one foul, backing out of play, evens the count at 1-1.
Jack Schwab working the bullpen a little bit for the Bengals, getting that arm loose.
Swung under the fastball, 1-2. Two outs, 2 on. Cardinals trailing 1-0 here in the top of the 4th inning. One-two pitch from Herring, skied, and will get out of play just behind the Cardinal dugout. Oh, it
hit the trees.
Hit the tree and bounced back into play. And Herring caught it. Or
no, and
Caldine caught it. I need that. Little assistance from the Forest. So Aurelius will see another 1-2 pitch from Jack Herring. Curveball swung on and missed. Good squeeze by Caldine. The strikeout ends the threat. Bengals still lead 1-0, middle of the 4th on CTN.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
Blaine Bengals scoring the only run on a Mac Enlow RBI double in the 1st inning. Cardinals have been able to threaten a couple of times, but have hit into 3 double plays, and Brandon Strauss doing a lot of the work on his own. Struck out 3 straight and then picked off 2 in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, he gave up a couple of hits early and really has settled down and pitched well. Not that he was unsettled at that point, but he just, did a nice job of getting out of that inning and just allowing the 1 run.
So Mac Enlow was at the plate when Brandon Strauss picked off Tony Strand at first. And he will lead off here in the 4th. Enlow again, the RBI double, first time up. Curveball misses.
Ooh, nice pitch.
Went back to the curve, trying to drop it in. Didn't place it quite right in behind in the count, 2-0.
And Enlow did a nice job of holding off of it.
Spins that one foul off the backstop, 2-1. Another curveball. Enlow way in front of that one. A little tied in knots there.
That was a nice pitch.
2-2.
That's yours, Jan.
Fouled back and out of play. Definitely off balance on that swing as well, but at least able to get his bat on it and keep himself alive. And now a full count. As the great Bob Uecker would say, just a bit outside. And that's ball 4, a leadoff walk. First walk issued this afternoon for Brandon Strauss.
Yeah, tough to lose him in that situation.
Noah Caldine went down swinging his first time up. Now with nobody out and Enlow at first. Peary smothers that one, keeps it close enough that Enlow can't think about going. Caldine not even a little tempted.
Kirby's got a pretty good arm, and they know it as well.
That one didn't miss by much, but a little low, a little outside, and Peary out to talk to his pitching partner.
Now settle him down just a little bit.
Strauss comes back with a fastball. Caldine out in front of it. Fouls it down the third baseline. 2-1.
Enlow took off with the pitch to have the hit and run on.
This one skied to center. Back on it is Garlick. Walking in. He'll make the catch for out number 1.
High, lazy fly ball to center field. Easy play for Ryan Garlick.
And now Dylan Wilson, also a strikeout victim, first time up. Fastball misses. 2-0. Good pitch there for a strike. 2-1. Brandon Strauss steps off.
Again, he wants to deliver something low, see if he can get a hit on the ground. Again, let your defense. We've seen the Bengals do a nice job defensively.
Up high, 3-1. This one hit well to right. Aurelius on the run is not going to get there. Enlow turning at second. They're going to hold him at third, and now they're caught up. 2 runners at third base, but the ball isn't going to get home in time.
Yeah, I'm not sure why
and
you're
the
holding.
Run scores.
You're holding the ball in that situation.
It's got to get in front of those runners.
Yeah.
That's a tough one because Enlow was being held, and then Wilson came running right in behind him, and then Enlow had to go.
He gave that ball a ride.
Unfortunately, the Cardinals don't catch Enlow trying to come home, and he scores. So it'll be an RBI triple for Dylan Wilson in a meeting on the mound for the Cardinals, just trying to settle things down.
Bengals with a 2-0 lead, just one away. But you are correct. Just a meeting at the mound to settle things. Talk about
all
the situation.
all across the board. Talk about the situation.
Yep.
Look the runner back onto first. Jason Call got just a piece. 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Fastball called a strike, 1-2.
Again, Strauss just trying to get out of the inning without any additional damage. Got that one run in the first, bottom of the first, and would like to limit that here.
This one skied up, left side of the infield, and to catch it is par. Perfect type out for the Cardinals.
Yep. Puts you at 2 outs, just trying to get out of this inning. Now, Cardinals have had some opportunities offensively, but have yet to score.
Bryce Nelson, fly ball to right field, his first time up. Great stop by Peary behind the plate. Fastball skied right side in foul territory. And Anderson and Peary both make great efforts. Surprised that Kirby carries his mask.
Doesn't just throw it. Yeah, and Kirby had to be careful too in that situation that
doesn't run Carter over.
Exactly. Carter probably would get the worst.
There should be better communication
Yeah.
there, no question. But good hustle on both parts. Two and one now, the count to Bryce Nelson. 2 out, that runner at third. This one hit sharply on the left side. Scooped and thrown. The throw not able to be squeezed by Anderson. And a second run scores for the Bengals.
Yeah, tough play in the field there for Coon Rapids. Again, just it was a tough throw, but couldn't squeeze it, couldn't get the out, and this inning stays alive. And Bengals get the second run of the inning. We fielded it cleanly.
Throw's not in time, even if he does squeeze it.
Yeah.
Good idea from Peary right there, throwing down to Anderson. Peary's throwdown is way over the head of Rotseed. And out into center field, a stolen base for Bryce Nelson.
He rushed that throw a little bit, put a little air underneath it. See too much arc on that ball.
Fastball in for a strike. Curveball called, third strike. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 left for the Bengals in the 4th. They lead 3-0. 5th inning after this on CTN.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
The county hopes construction of the overpass can start in March or April and be finished by the start of the new school year.
Yes, I'm going to live to be 100.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Back at the Blaine Baseball Complex, a 3-0 lead for the home squad as we start the 5th. Bottom third of the order, 2 up for the Cardinals. Carter Anderson walked first time up, takes a fastball inside, 1-0.
You saw a little bit of work last inning in the Bengal bullpen, but it's quiet again now. Herring's pitched a relatively pretty good game.
This one fouled back and out of play. Cardinals have had men on base in every inning, never advanced past second. But they have hit into 3 double plays. That's the big.
That's hurt them.
Stat for the afternoon. 3 out of the first 4 innings, double plays by the Bengal defense.
You saw Carter work a nice count. His last at bat, able to work a walk. Made Herring work for that at bat. Looking to do the same here.
Curveball, he rolls it to short. Strand, quick throw in time, out number 1.
Good job on the defense by Strand. Nice throw from the shortstop.
Orlikowski, big swinging strike. Orlikowski, fly ball to right field, first time up.
Jimmy Brinda getting the arm loose in the bullpen for Coon Rapids. Saw him come in relief of Farley, game against Irondale.
0-2 curveball, and Orlikowski protecting the plate well. It's not an easy take right there.
Didn't miss by much.
Especially down in the count 0-2. Tried to tempt him a little heat outside. Not taking it. Another big pitch. Orlikowski got a piece, but it ends up in Caldean's mitt for out number 2. 4th strikeout of the ball game for Jack Herring.
Two relatively quick outs for the Bengals in the field. Cardinals like to get something going here with 2 away.
Rotzine stands in and looks at a fastball, 0-1. Curveball down and in.
Oh, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. He almost couldn't
Able
lay
to
off
check the swing and get ahead in the count 2-1. Big swing and strike, evens the count 2-2. Fouls that one.
Just trying to work his at bat. Trying to avoid making that last out of the inning.
Full count now. This one skied to right. All kinds of time for Perreault to wait for it to come down into his glove, and the Cardinals sent down an order 1-2-3. Middle of 5, it's Blaine 3, Coon Rapids 0.
Home fire drills give your family a plan of action. In a home fire, you may have less than 2 minutes to get out. So when you drill, show everyone 2 ways out of the house, pick a safe meeting spot, and get there in under 2 minutes. Then practice home fire drills at least twice a year. You can even make them fun. So everyone knows the sound and exactly what to do when they hear a smoke alarm. Go to ready.gov/fire drill and learn how to prepare your family for home fires.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world? You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Top of the order in the bottom of the 5th for the Bengals. John Koenig 2 for 2, a pair of singles in his 2 trips.
Dylan Wilson getting loose in the bullpen for Blaine.
Good looking pitch right there. Throws Koenig and got the count to 2-1. Now 3-1. Goes down after that one and down the line. Just foul. And it's a full count.
Yeah, it looked like that thing coming off the bat was maybe going to find Green in fair territory.
Ball 4 and a leadoff walk.
Well, nice at bat for Koenig. He's able to work the walk from it.
Jack Herring. Single and a pop-up in his 2 at-bats. Has the runner at first, nobody out, frozen by the curveball, 0-1. Peary will throw down at first, the runner back safely.
If nothing else, Kirby gets those runners at first base to think about their lead.
That one foul.
Good thought by Herring to see if he can get something down the line.
Koenig at first, nobody out here in the bottom of the third, or bottom of the 5th. And that is going to sting a little bit.
Yeah, but he'll take it.
So 2 on, nobody out. In the bottom of the 5th inning, Bengals already up 3.
That pitch just got away from him. We have a courtesy runner, Jack Pooter.
And Tony Strand, who reached on an error in the 3rd. Looks at a curve. And now 0-2.
Yeah, another nice offering from Strauss.
Curveball. Strand was well in front of, but able to foul off and stay alive.
Doing it, Brandon. Doing great, bud. Doing great. Let's go, Stresser! Do it, Brandon.
Curveball outside, 1-2.
Again, trying to see if he can get him to swing at something in the outside portion of the plate.
This one hit well to left, going back is far away, it's over his head. One hops the wall. Koenig will score easily. They're going to keep Pooter at 3rd, but an RBI double for Tony Strand. Make it 4-0 and 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the 5th.
Yeah, you got a hold of that one. Able to give it a ride over the head of Braden Farley in left. Bengals continuing to grow their lead. The balk.
So now 5-0 on the balk. Runner at third, nobody out. Mac Enlow had an RBI double in the first and then scored a run after a walk. Hits this one really, really well. Well tracked by Farley, but that's going to be a sacrifice fly as Strand will easily score from third.
Yeah, he gave that one a ride. No opportunity for Farley to get it in there and get a chance at the plate. And Enlow did what he wanted to do, get that run in.
And now Noah Caldine will come up looking for his first hit of the afternoon.
There you go. Do it again, bud. Stay out there. Nice. There you go.
Fastball in for a strike and quickly adding the count to Caldine, 0-2. This one hit down the line. It'll hook foul, though.
He turned on that one.
It'll stay 0-2.
Alec Lehman getting some throws in the bullpen for Coon Rapids.
Get here now.
Curveball gets him swinging for out number 2.
I see, I believe Jimmy Brinda's now in at shortstop for Coon Rapids.
He is.
Yeah.
Good call, Shapiro.
Well, I couldn't tell if it was a 2 or a 7.
This one sky to shallow center, long run, but getting there is Garlick for out number 3. Bengals double their lead. They put 3 across in the 5th. They lead 6-0 as we go to the 6th.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Drew, spot me on this last one. There it is. Keep going with it. Leo.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Are you looking for a fun activity for your school or civic group? Volunteer at the Coon Rapids Recycling Center. The center relies on 2 to 3 volunteers every week to help us manage the recyclables that come in and to guide guests throughout the facility. Special events such as paper shredding or the Green Expo require even more volunteers. Stop in and check us out.
Cardinals offense has not been able to dent the board against Jack Herring. He's had a lot of help from strong defense behind him.
Well, Harry's got to feel pretty good now. His lead has doubled. Got a 6-0 lead as he takes the mound here in the top of the 6th.
First pitch, rolled to the right side. Nelson, quick flip to beat the speedy Garlick, who's retired on 1 pitch.
Yeah, and again, they had to get him. They had to get that one quickly because you're right. Garlick runs well down the line.
Xander Parr has had the unfortunate role of being involved in 2 of the Cardinals' 3 double plays, each of his first 2 times up. Hit into a double play in the first and then singled to lead off the 4th and did not make it to second on the double play hit by Kirby Perry.
Well, Coach Feigem's been out to the mound just 1 time to talk to Herring. He's pitched pretty well.
Parr fouls it back out of play. Herring in the driver's seat, 1 and 2. Rolled to first, took a funny hop, but a good job by Enlow to stick with it and get the out.
We just use his body to keep the ball in front of him. And a quick run to the bag to get the out.
Took a funny hop right there, but made the shoulder save and gets there in plenty of time. Now Kirby Peary. Couple of ground outs his first and second times up. Didn't come out quite right. Couple of ground outs today. Looks at a strike. 0-1.
That's us in 30 years.
Fouled back out of play. And quickly 0-2 to Kirby Peary. Half swing, pushes it foul. Stay 1 and 2. Yeah, Herring just 3 over the minimum at this point. Thanks to the defense. This one served out to center. Heldman in good position for out number 3. Cardinals go down in order. They've sent just 3 men to the plate 3 times in 6 innings, and they trail 6-0 going to the bottom of the 6th.
Hey, Kevin, you thinking about retirement?
I'd love to, but I'm pretty busy with all this.
Yeah. Hey, let's meet our retirement coach, Avo. A is for taking action.
Not anxiety?
No, Kevin, you're gonna be fine.
You sing?
Barely. V is for variety.
And you dance?
Sort of. Come on. O is for optimize your savings.
Let Avo lead the way.
Visit aceyourretirement.org today.
Nice.
Thanks.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Ballpark. The Bengals with a 6-0 lead over Coon Rapids. We have a new pitcher of record, Alec Lehman, in the ballgame. His second appearance. He's got an 0-1 record. He's given up. He's pitched 6 innings, given up 3 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned a 4.67 earned run average on the season for Alec Lehman.
Patrick Perot going to get a chance to hit in the spot that they had been DHing for him. Well, the 6-0 lead, they give him a chance to get some swings in. Fouls off the first attempt.
Yeah, good time to do it. You got a healthy lead, and you're in late in the game.
This one skied to short center. Garlic waiting on it, makes the catch for out number 1.
Relatively quick first out for Alec Lehman and the Cardinals.
Bryce Nelson, RBI single his last time up. Great looking curveball there from Lehman to get himself ahead. 1-2.
Yeah, good opportunity now at 1-2 for Lehman to play around with a pitch.
Well, Lehman got a piece of that, but a slow roller to Rothstein at second. Gets it over to Anderson for out number 2.
Couple of relatively quick outs for Lehman here in the field. Cardinals trailing 6-0 with nothing more than to get right back to the plate, see if they can mount a comeback.
Jack Pooter getting in at bat here.
16 right in there, buddy. There you go.
Lehman wastes little time.
No, he's a quick worker. It's all about business.
Fastball in there to even the count, 2-2. There's a called third strike. Nice inning of work for Alec Lehman. Cardinals back at the plate. They need 6 to tie. We'll have it after this on CTN.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother
Arr. I am totally a hat person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps.
Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
Herring trying to finish. Again, just 3 over the minimum through 6 innings. Nate Breams, Braden Farley, and Jackson Aurelius, the scheduled hitters for the Cardinals. They need twice that many to score.
Yeah,
to keep this game going.
Yeah, they certainly have their work cut out for them here in the top half of the 7th. Just haven't been able to get the bats going. And when they had base runners, as you mentioned, good job by the defense behind Herring.
Breams got just a piece of that one, fouled it back. Breams a strikeout and a walk in his 2 plate appearances this afternoon. Takes that one up and in, 3-1. And that is ball 4, a leadoff walk. Just the 3rd walk allowed by Herring. The first 2 came back-to-back to these 2 hitters, Nate Breams and Braden Farley. Farley had a single his first time up, a walk in the 4th. Up high, 1-0.
Well, it's the way you want to start if you're Coon Rapids at the plate, and Eric Feigem's going to take a walk. I think we're going to see a pitching change here. Jack Schwab was throwing in the bullpen earlier. Looks like he's, I believe that's him over there. Yeah, looks like he's getting warmed up.
They're going to leave him.
Oh, they are going to
let him
leave
try and finish.
No, I understand.
But we'll see how long that leash is.
Well, the Bengals have a game obviously today. They have a game tomorrow, and they have a game on Thursday. Obviously, would like to save as many arms as possible. Cards are off until Thursday, where they are going to host Centennial. Jack Arndt is on deck.
This one hit well to left. Wilson tracking it. It kind of made him move a bit, but that's out number 1. One out, one on with Breams at first.
Arndt hitting .375 on the season, looking for an opportunity for him to see if he can move Breams along.
Called strike, starts Arndt out 0-1. Curveball misses low, 1-1. This one hit sharply but foul to right field line.
Made good contact with it.
1-2. Herring digs back in, takes a look at Art ahead in the count 1-2. Curveball slap back to the right side. Long run scoop by Nelson. The flip to Enlow for out number 2.
Yeah, nice play by Bryce Nelson as he's able to go to his left and pick up that ball and get the second out of the inning.
And now Carter Anderson, a walk and a ground out. Cardinals down to their last out, trailing by 6, need a huge rally as Anderson digs in. First pitch fouled back out of play, 0-1. Got just a piece of it as it went by, but Herring just blew the fastball past him to get ahead 0-2. And now the Cardinals down to their final strike. Curveball misses inside.
On Herring, he's just trying to see if he can close this game out, get the complete game. The runner at second, 2 ways. Not concerned about that runner, just concerned about the batter.
Up high, but he's got room to play.
He does.
Now at 2-2. Back and out of play. It'll stay 2-2. Got a piece of it, but another squeeze by Caldine. A strikeout to end the game for Herring. Somewhat fitting as he gets the complete game shutout.
Yeah, you know, really a nice outing on the mound for him. The Cardinals offensively really didn't threaten too much when they did have some base runners. Unfortunately, they hit into some double plays that got them out of those innings. But unfortunately, Cards are going to drop this one. They're going to drop it to 3-2, and the Bengals are going to go up to 3-1. 3-1 in the conference as well. A nice
win.
Well,
allowed just the one base runner in the last 3 innings. Held the Cardinals to those couple of hits early, and the defense came up big. Cardinals drop one that they hate to lose. The rivalry, of course.
Yeah, they really do hate to lose this one, quite obviously. And it's early in the season, so there's plenty of baseball left. But
lots of baseball.
Yeah, this is a game they had the opportunity to see if they could get the W, and just didn't get the bats going today.
And a lot of other things going on around CTN. Softball coming up on Thursday against Centennial. Tennis on Friday. And I believe more baseball next Tuesday, or is it softball next Tuesday?
Well, it's baseball.
It's baseball. There you go. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Blaine 6, Coon Rapids 0. Want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.